Welcome back to another unboxing video with my kids. You guys know what this is?
No.
This is a box full of kits for Mousetrap cars. Do you know what a Mousetrap car is? A Mousetrap car is something that I'm going to do new this year for my students, and they're going to put these together. Anyway, let's open it up and see.
Can't do it.
There you go. That's good. Perfect. Good. Alright, Delaney, rip here. Pull that up. Good. And the other side?
I got it.
Okay. Alright. Let's see what's inside. Hey Eva, you want to see what's inside too? There's one box.
2 boxes. 3.
Second box.
Wow.
And some papers.
Paper.
Advertisements. I got this off of Educational Innovations Incorporated online. It looked like a good little kit. Check out those later. Alright. Now you can rip it open. There you go. Lift it up like this. There you go. Ooh.
Wow. I can't take it open. Paper band.
Good?
That was much easier than the other side.
Yeah. Ooh. String?
Oh yeah. I did it to wrap it around. Wow.
So check these out. Mousetrap car kits. So what we have here is we have some mouse traps, and what we're gonna do, it's okay, it's not set yet. They're not set to, hey, this one doesn't have a spring on it. Huh.
Wait, Kissy?
It's supposed to have this spring on it, see, like this one? But that one doesn't have a spring. So let's leave them in there. Maybe it's an extra one. I'll have to count them. But so you take these mouse traps, and you take one mouse trap, and you are supposed to, you know, crank it back, and then wrap the string around it so that it will wind up the wheel and axle. And then when you release it with, you know, a pencil, not with your finger, when you release it with something like this, you go, and then it slowly unwinds so that it powers the car, so that it turns the wheel of the car, and then the car goes forward. Pretty cool, huh? But what we have here is,
We don't have the car mode.
yeah, I need to make one. You guys aren't going to make one because you're not in 5th grade, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a practice one to make sure that it works. We got some little cylinders here, rubber bands,
Can you build?
string,
Can you build a Mousetrap?
here's some wheels,
It's 5th grader order.
and here is the die-cut bodies of the cars,
What's the wood
and then
for?
we're going to be able to
What's the wood for?
paint these. The wood, those are, I think those are for the spoilers on the back. So eventually it'll look like this. No, sorry, this is not for you, this is for the 5th graders. Eventually it's going to look like this, and then they're going to paint the outside of it. See?
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. So, and then they're going to, hopefully they'll go really far. So,
Pieces.
it says teaching with Mousetrap racers. So we're learning, right now we're learning about simple machines. Here's an example of a lever that goes back and forth. Here's an example of a screw, which is the spring. We have other stuff in here, the wheel and axle for the wheels.
This is where the cheese goes. Whoa, wheels. This is where the cheese goes.
This is an example of a wedge because the spoiler cuts through the air.
Wheel.
What else?
Wheel.
I think we can consider it a pulley when the string wraps around the wheel and axle. I think that's considered a pulley.
Cheese goes.
Yeah, that's where the cheese goes, but we won't need cheese for these. Oh, inclined plane. I don't think we will need an inclined plane for this. Or maybe we'll build a ramp and then we'll send these things off a ramp and then that'll be an inclined plane. That'd be pretty cool.
Cool.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an example one together and I'll show you that on film and then show you how I put it together and see how it works. And that'll be the example car for when I have my students build it. But I'm not going to do this with you guys here. I'm going to do this when you guys are at the store with Mommy. Alright, thanks you guys for helping me open it. What do you guys think? Does it look good? Thumbs up? Turn that around. Thumbs up. Okay, so it looks like I have all of the pieces to start my car for the demo version, and I went through and I made a list of all the things that were missing. There's a whole bag of dowels that's missing, and mousetraps are defective, so I need to email the company and hopefully get some replacements for that. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna build this thing and see how long it takes me, and then get a good idea of how long it'll take the 5th graders to build. I can see now why they suggest using wax paper. However, I don't have any wax paper, so I'm just going to improvise. Well, here's what it looks like. I'm pretty much done. All I need to do is tie the string onto the little lever here and then loop it onto, what I did is I put a zip tie in the back on the axle. The instructions wanted me to glue this little mini dowel onto it, but I just looked online, found a different website that said just use a zip tie, so I'm going to try that. Looks like it's just finishing up gluing on the wheel and axle for both the front and the back, so I'm not going to test it out yet. But once I loop this string on and tie it to the lever, then I'm going to try it out. So I won't do that on camera. This is all I really wanted to show on camera, is how to set it up, how to get it all ready, and how to prep it. So I just need some containers for my students to put their cars in, so I'm probably going to go to the store and get some containers that I'll use year after year, and something that will contain it so they don't lose any pieces. If any of my students are watching, I hope you guys are getting excited. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys create. You'll probably be able to paint it too and make it all look really nice and test it out and tinker with it. I hope you guys love this project, and thanks for watching, everybody out there who is interested in doing this for their classroom too. I really look forward to it, and I'll probably post another video too that shows the students working on it and the progress that they're making, and eventually the final product, and hopefully a final race at the end to see who the winner is. So stay tuned for that, and until then, thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Ready?
Yeah.
Alright, here goes. You need a pen? Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Get it.
Go. Whoa! It curved a little bit. So that might be something to work on, is making it go straight instead of turning.